retards, and welcome back to Magic Kool-Aid. Guys, our next segment is on another fake psychic, Christine Pavlina. I think I might do some videos on her, on psychic vampires. But anyway, this video is called Does Karma Exist? And I think it's a very relevant question for Christine because I have a feeling she's got some bad karma headed her way, considering that she's a shameless liar. So, once again, I haven't checked out her channel much recently, but let's just see some of her videos here. Angelic Realm to Bernie Sanders, ride the wave. That's right, the Angelic Realm speaks as one to Christine Pavlina. When you die, you apparently agree with every other person who's died, and this fucking retard is the person who you speak through to the planet Earth. So really, wouldn't non-existence be preferable to dying and becoming a part of the Angelic Realm? But anyway, some more. Electronic voice phenomena. Does karma exist? The battle of good versus evil. Clear cognizance, how to discern thoughts. And then, just more random shit. So anyway, does karma exist, guys? Let's find out what Christine has to say today. By the way, back up to resting bitch face. I love how all of her videos open with this face like, yep, here I am again with more bullshit. Are you guys ready? I'm ready.
So after communicating with the angelic realm for years...
Guys, after I was talking to the angelic realm for years...
Hey, how come you guys never mentioned the subject of sin?
Yeah,
and they said
guys?
Sin doesn't exist.
Hey, total narcissistic sociopath who fucks other people over and lies to them all the time. Did you know that sin doesn't exist? What an interesting thing for the angelic realm to tell you, Christine. Now you don't have to feel bad for all of the horrible things you've done and continue to do.
What do you mean it doesn't exist? It's all over the Bible, dude.
Yeah, dude, she called the angelic realm dude. Hey, dude, why does sin exist?
Jesus died and saved you from original sin, so there is no sin anymore. And I said, well, what about...
I'm pretty sure that's not what it meant.
Confession and, because I'm a practicing Catholic, so what about the whole...
How are you a practicing Catholic? I'm pretty sure the Pope is the one that speaks for God when you're a Catholic. Not you! You're not a practicing Catholic, you're a fucking pagan! Admit it, pagan!
Concept of sin and having those, marks against you and being able to go to confession and erase the chalkboard.
Okay.
And they said, not gonna happen. I said, what do you mean not gonna happen? And they said, karma.
Karma.
You made that free will decision to commit that act. So if I murder somebody or lie to somebody or make a free will decision that negatively affects them,
like lie to them about the angelic
drive and then I accidentally...
Like be a fake psychic and tell people shit that's not true and claim to speak for the dead. Like something like that, for instance. And collect money off of taking advantage of people's ignorance. Maybe something like that. What would karma afford you? Might I just be the very beginning, Christine?
Hit somebody? My free will decision is my right. I have that freedom. I have that free will to make that decision, to get in my car and do that. But my free will decision has consequences, also known as karma.
So what if you drive while drunk from point A to point B with no incident? Where's the karma there? Are you still going to get karma for driving from point A to point B? Or are you suggesting that if you don't get caught, there's no karma? I think you might be suggesting the latter.
If I mow somebody down with my car, my karma is now out of balance with that particular individual.
Okay, it's out of balance. If I kill somebody, then our karma's out of balance. No, don't diminish it that way. If you kill somebody because you're a drunk driver, then you're a goddamn drunk driver who killed somebody. It's not that your fucking karma's out of balance. That's not the biggest threat here. The threat is that you would have murdered someone with your car. Well, maybe not murdered, but either way, the fact that you have decided to rename what's happened here to say that the real threat is that your karma is out of balance just shows that your thoughts are not prioritized, okay?
So it's the universe's responsibility to balance out that imbalanced karma between me and this
But what if you don't
individual.
get caught again?
So you see how we have free will. So we have the power to make those decisions, but our free will has consequences both for ourselves, because I'll end up in jail for involuntary manslaughter or whatever.
Unless you don't get caught.
The charges for that. And then the other person, they suffer the consequences of me hitting them. Maybe I put them in.
Maybe it was their karma that they got hit by the car. Did you ever think of that? Maybe you were balancing their karma. Because that's the only way you can go with your argument. Which means, once again, that you are subconsciously, at least, and that's giving you the benefit of the doubt, victim blaming. Which is just what you do with your soul contracts as well. You blame the victim. Isn't it funny how that works, Christine? Isn't it funny how twisted your philosophy is? And how it completely absolves you of any responsibility whatsoever? Even when you pretend to take responsibility, you claim that you don't actually have any because of the great game of karma within the universe. It's disgusting.
In a wheelchair or whatever. So you see how that's an example of how karma is...
It's a bad example because, again... If karma really works the way that you suggest, then they would have deserved to get hit by your drunk ass.
In fact, with universal energies, as opposed to me just going to confession and let's just erase the chalkboard, I can confess mowing that person down with my car all day long. I can tell God I'm sorry. I can tell that person I'm sorry. I can grab onto their leg.
So you're a practicing Catholic who disagrees with the Pope.
I can buy them.
You're a heretic, okay? And you need to be excommunicated from the Catholic Church because what you're saying is not in line with Catholic teachings. How can you go around telling people you're a Catholic when what you say is pure blasphemy? I'm just wondering.
New house. I can buy them. I can buy them whatever. I can become their slave or whatever. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Universal energies are going to take care of the karmic imbalance between the two of us.
Right, so if you hit somebody with your car, then you don't even have to do anything about it because the universe will take care of it. And if the universe doesn't take care of it, it must be because your karma was so good that you got a freebie that time, right? That's where you're going with this?
Karma is defined by Merriam-Webster online as the force created by a person's actions that some people believe causes good or bad things to happen to that person. Yep. Karma exists.
I am a bad thing that's happening to you, Christine, because you're a liar. Because you spread bullshit. And because when I look into your empty, soulless eyes, I know that you know you're a liar too. And that's why I feel compelled to expose you.
The internet also says that it's in Hinduism and Buddhism, and that's fine. Mm-hmm. But it's also a fact. Since I just happen to be a source of truth for people.
You're the source of truth. You're really going to make the claim that you're the one who delivers all the truth to mankind, and that anyone who doesn't believe you will have the angelic realm sicked upon them. That last part I added because you didn't mention it in this video, but just so everyone knows, you have in fact said that the angelic realm will take care of me for trying to diminish your credibility. So just so everyone knows, all right? You think God's going to punish people who call you out on your bullshit. But it hasn't happened yet.
This isn't really up for opinion, judgment.
It's not up for debate. I'm the one who knows the truth, everyone.
Or debate. Karma exists. And one of the reasons why I decided to make this video was not to be like this and say, oh, you're going to get punished.
You're getting punished right now. What do you think of that?
To actually let people know that the universe is more fair than you think. Just so you know. When you think no one's watching.
It's not fair enough until you've been totally exposed to the public and everyone knows that you're a fraud. Then I will count the karmic scales as having been balanced.
Big Brother's watching. And he's got a pair of glasses on, a pen and a clipboard. Mm-hmm. And he's writing down
everything. Mm-hmm.
So the other side sees everything. They know everything. They can see all aspects of your soul, your actions, your words, your thoughts, everything. So,
evidence, please! Some evidence. This is another claim you've made, just like your myriad other claims, where you provide no evidence. You just ramble on about how the other side does all these amazing things, but never one time have you ever proven that the other side even talks to you. You've never proven that you have any secret knowledge. You've never shared anything that wasn't already shared by a million other hacks before you. So stop making the claim that the other side speaks through you until you can prove it by some method, by some means, okay? It's not hard. You claim to have the ability to speak for the other side. People on the other side, please, tell Christine something about me that is secret, or anyone. Just have her prove it about anyone. Have her share some secret about some person that was not publicly known and which will be acknowledged, since I'm sure you can see the future as well. And that can be her proof that she's a psychic, okay? It's really simple. It's not hard. Just prove it, liar. Because otherwise you are just a liar, okay? Liar, liar, liar. Liar, liar, liar. You're a fucking liar, okay? Continue.
Brother can be good and bad. But I would actually hope that you'd be comforted knowing that there's somebody watching you.
Yeah, you're comforted knowing that the government spies on you 24/7. You're comforted knowing that your dead grandfather watches you masturbate. It's comforting, everyone!
Because, if your elderly mother or father has dementia and needs help taking a bath, while you're giving him a bath, someone's watching.
Yeah,
they're taking notes.
Someone's watching you give your demented grandparents sponge baths, okay? It's being watched and taken account of, everyone.
That's the good karma that you're releasing into the atmosphere when you think nobody notices. They do. So, keep up the good work.
That's awful presumptuous of you. Who are you speaking to?
Number 1.
Not me, certainly.
What goes around comes around. Basically, this relates.
Do any of these rules ever apply to you? I'm just curious. Do you view my calling you out as a liar? Again, I know I've said this already, but do you view it as a form of karmic punishment? Do you think that maybe I'm a part of your karma, Christine? Perhaps in a past life, you betrayed me, or you screwed me over with some similar scheme or scam, and that's why I've taken such a liking to you. Maybe that's what it is, Christine. Or maybe I just really know exactly what a con artist looks like, and you hit the mark, okay? You're dead on. All right? Maybe that's why I've taken an interest. Am I part of what goes around, coming around to you? I'm just curious. I want to know your answer.
To everything I just said is the universe is more fair than we think. They're watching. Did you just invent something that positively affects the masses? That's the signal you're broadcasting.
Yeah.
You just fed the collective consciousness. Because we're all connected as souls via one big collective consciousness. It's called the higher self. It's on Wikipedia if you want to look it up.
Yeah, look up what the higher self is on Wikipedia, because there's a scientific determination. That's the true definition of the higher self. Okay, guys? There's been a lot of research into this. Go look it up on Wikipedia, which is the #1 source for all spiritual information out there. And I just want you to know, Christine, the higher self, I've never heard of it referred to as a collective consciousness before. This is a new concept. Maybe you have brought something new to the table. Just maybe.
I'm a lower self because I'm immortal.
Obviously.
This part of my soul lives inside a mortal body, but I have another part of my soul
that lives in
lives
hell.
on the other side. That's flapping around all over the place.
Right.
Doing good things, called
good
the higher
things.
self.
Yeah, right.
So you can look that up on Wikipedia. I have a couple other videos.
You're lying. We all know that you don't have a soul, okay? Just look into your eyes. We can see there's no soul there.
About the higher self as well, in case you want to watch those. So, if you feed into the collective consciousness, the collective consciousness rewards you. Everyone in that collective consciousness, which means everyone in existence, turns around and says, hey, thanks for that. Thanks for, inventing the iPhone. You really made my life easy. I love you.
That's retarded, okay? Because have you ever heard of a guy named Tesla? How many people have created great things only to be fucked over by society? What you're saying is empirically, demonstrably untrue. Oh, Christine, your lies are so transparent. I think we're going to be done with you for now, but, you were some good cannon fodder. So, we're definitely not done with you forever. And hey guys, make sure you like this video and give it a thumbs up, okay? And I'll see you on the other side of the break, okay? And bye, Christine, you liar.